Hey guys, it's James, the Rambling Dasher, and yes, it's nighttime. So what does that mean? We are back for an episode of Dashing in the Dark. So I have accepted a small $6 order for Taco Bell here in Benton, and I just pulled up. So I will catch you guys in a minute, and we'll talk about what we're doing. So anyway, I'll be right back. Alright guys, we are back for more Dashing in the Dark. So, guess what? We got a 3-mile drive, 7 minutes. We just got our Taco Bell order loaded up and we are heading out. For some reason, the DoorDash app is a piece of crap. Number one, it's not recording the on-time deliveries correctly. I can say that with no doubt in my voice. Number two, every time I go in and out, or out and then back into the GPS, it turns the mute off, or I have the voice muted every single time, and every time I go back in there, the mute is off. Wednesday, that did not happen like that. It would stay off, as it has done for months, and maybe a year and a half since I started door dashing. And then all of a sudden today, it starts doing this. It makes me wonder, should I just restart my phone? But I am not going to do that. Alright, so real quick, I'm going to do my level best to tell you what we're doing. So where we are tonight, I don't know that I can see. Oh, this order is for $6, and we're already at $92.97. So that's cray cray. And there we go with the voice again. $92 before 8 o'clock. So before 4 hours, right? So I've had two $20 orders tonight and several other decent like $9 orders. So yeah, tonight has been the best night I've had in a long time. Now, it doesn't mean it can't get lost in there, but you know, I'm already at $98-ish, almost 99, and with accounting change. Plus I made 2 cents on a tip earlier tonight too. I did one of those crazy cash deliveries for Pizza Hut, I think it was. And yeah, so I got there, delivered it, and it was $20.48. She handed me a 20 and 2 quarters, and I'm just like, thank you very much, and moved on my way, right? What am I gonna do? But thankfully DoorDash had me with a $4 base pay on that one, because the reality is they gave me the order like 4 miles away. I don't know why. And it had about a mile of delivery, so I delivered it for $4 for a 2-cent tip. But guess what? I'm still sitting at $98 after dropping this one off in about 4 minutes. So I'm feeling pretty good. I will hit over 100 on the next order. I might just stick around, or I might just go home. Depends on what I want to do. I know that I don't want this to be a 4-minute video, because that's all we're at right now. So as soon as we drop this one off, I'll jump on there and see what my ratings are, just to kind of give you a heads up. I don't know, we probably won't get 5 deliveries during this episode. just because it's already 8 o'clock. Maybe, but I kind of doubt it. I don't know. We'll see. A couple of the orders I've got tonight have been rather long deliveries. Like they're both $20 ones, so that's taken up quite a bit of my time. So I probably don't have anywhere close to like 8 or 9 deliveries. I probably have like 6 deliveries or 7 deliveries, maybe. I don't remember, but I don't have that many deliveries. So maybe this might be number 7 or 8, something like that. I turned the same one down twice, but I made the mistake of not hitting decline. I let it expire, right? And then it came back to me, and I was like, you sorry piece of junk. So that's another, negative with DoorDash. Is that if you don't hit that decline button, when you get closer to the restaurant, they may send it back to you again and count the second decline against your AR. And the crazy part about that is that they were going to give me $11, but because I was closer to the restaurant, they knocked it down to $10.50 the second time. I'm like, you think I'm going to take less money when you show it to me again and I have to decline it again, and I get the same order and get 2 knocks on my AR? No thank you. So I wish we had a way to let DoorDash know, fix the frickin' software. Fix the frickin' software. Alright, I'm sneaking up on this house, and I hate it because it's dark and it's right off of this road, and I don't know if it's got an address on this road, which is not an easy place to slow down and look for a house. So I am going to hit pause, and we'll catch up with you guys on the other side. Thanks for watching, and stick around to see where we end up. Alright guys, we have handed the food out. We got the PIN number. It was offered 9 out of 12, 3 hours and 53 minutes, and it was a $2.50 base with a $3.50 tip, and we're at $98.97. So, and just getting a bunch of crap notifications off my screen. Okay, so, alright, now I can't see squat. I hope there's no cars in this driveway because I'm turning around. Or there's a tree right there. I guess I don't want to hit that one either. Wow, that was close. That was close. That would not have been, that would have left a dent. That would have left a dent. And then we got a blind corner with people flying like 60 miles an hour. And I'm trying to get out of a gravel road, or gravel driveway onto the road. All right. So now we can turn it back. I like this little night light. So I got a new light off of Amazon the other day. And it kind of clamps down to a little thing. I could clamp it up on the top of my phone up here, but I don't want it sticking up into my view in the dash. I kind of like this, flashlight view, like we're talking around the campfire or whatever, telling horror stories about dashing in the dark. So, but where I was going with that, I do have an affiliate link for that and a bunch of other stuff. So check it out. It's going to be in the comments and in the description. So if you look at the Linktree link, we got t-shirts in there. My daughter's in Japan. She's doing a t-shirt of the month. I've got the design for the September, but I don't have it loaded yet, and here it's already the 12th. So I've been slacking. So I need to get that uploaded. But there's a nice one from last month that I really like. The shirts are like $21, and she gets like $10 out of them. I think they're 21 plus about four something for shipping. And I think if you buy more than one, the shipping goes down. I think. Anyway, if you get them all, if you get all the same design shirt, for sure. If you get different design shirts from different shirt options in there, it may be a little bit extra because the shirts could come from different printers. So anyway, just keep that in mind. But yeah, different shirts in there. And then about the third link down, I think, is the Amazon affiliate that we have, and I do make commissions off of those. And the great thing about it is, if you buy anything and you use that link, we get commission, but you don't get charged anything extra. So why wouldn't you help the Rambling Dasher out? But yeah, you don't have to, but it's a nice thing to do. So yeah, if you have an opportunity, that would be awesome. And just kind of looking for that stuff. But I did get a light off of there. I think it was like $15, and I just wanted something to be able to show my face in here. So here is a order for Lost Pizza, of which I'm going to have to turn around and go to, but it's $11.75. And
drive south on Congo Road for 1 mile.
So let me go this way. I don't really want to go this way, but I'll go this way. It'll be fine. I can go back that way and then go down that way, but it's a pain to get out that way if traffic's bad. It shouldn't be bad, but then I have to find a way to turn around. And there's no good, easy way to turn around here. So we'll just go straight, go across the freeway, go down the freeway, cross back over the freeway, and go to Lost Pizza. So it was like $11 and something, and hopefully, this is what I can't remember, but I don't think, based upon first glance, I should have. Maybe I didn't look at the mileage. So fingers crossed it's not 11 plus miles, right? So, but it's 11 something dollars. We're going to go deliver it, and it's a little bit after 8 o'clock. So a couple more hours, and we're going to see how much we can get. There goes that speaker. We're going to see how much we can get tonight by 10 o'clock. Or by the time I quit. I really don't know that I've gotten I might have got a $110 order a week or two ago, but more than $110 for this summer, no, that's a rarity. So we're gonna see if we can break a summer record tonight. Well, we're gonna try to, and we should be upwards of 100 and somewhere around 110 after this delivery. So I bet it won't take $10-20 more to break that record. So yeah, so I'm gonna jump over to, because I know where I'm going, my ratings, if I can do it. I can't. I absolutely hate the way they changed the app around. Because used to, you could just hit the back button and it'll take you to the home page. Now you hit the back button, it goes to one page, you have to hit the little gearbox, and then you have to hit home page, and then you have to hit the menu button, and then you have to hit ratings. And I'm like, why did y'all bury it up like that? So here's my ratings. My overall Dasher rating in this new thing, I started out at 79 the other day. I'm down to 71, all because of on-time delivery. My on-time delivery the other day was 79. It's down to 71%, and it ties points to your rating, or each individual rating apparatus, like acceptance rate. I'm at 80%, so that's 27 out of 30, right? My completion rate, 15 out of 15 total points, because I'm at 100%. Quality, I'm at 100%. That's a quality is some type of customer rating, and I can't see squat here. I'm just gonna take some chances that nobody's flying up through here. So the quality rating is, I guess the customers can rate you based upon the quality of their food or something, if you delivered it correctly. So I don't know, there's features in there, I can't remember what they are. One of these days I'll do a video about it. And my customer rating is 4.99, so I got 10 out of 10 points there. And all of this totals up to 100 points. Well, this on-time rating is next to impossible, at least for this week, for me to be on time, because I'm probably not on time for more than 50% of my orders. And I do know some things they're doing that is not the right thing to do, is that they are not, based upon what they said, is that they are calculating your on time for the pickup from the time that you mark pickup, not the time that you arrive at the store. So the time I arrive at the store versus the time I actually pick up the food, I have no control over arriving at the store and then picking up the food, because if they don't have the food ready, how can I pick it up? But I arrived well before the time that it says. And in the rules for on time on the pickup, it says from the time you accept to the time that you arrive at the store. So I've marked arrived at the store. So anyway, I'm going to go pick up this food. So we'll see you in a minute. All right, we are back. We are 6 minutes, 13 minutes, 6 miles. So, yeah. A couple other things we got in our Amazon is that water bottle. It's an expensive one. It's usually for foreign travel, and it has a water filter and an ultraviolet light that kills bacteria. So it's a little bit more pricey. I also have like a speaker with a receiver down here, so it looks like sound is still coming through. Fingers crossed. Our wireless car cell phone holder, and that way I can, and the thing I like about it is that you just set the phone in there and it collapses around it, and you put the button and it lets it go. But then you put it in there, even with the case that I have on this phone, it charges it wirelessly. So that's kind of a nice little feature there that really comes into play. Evidently, I own some Dogecoin and it's going cray. I don't know why. And I just got in the money in the last day or two, but now it's up like $728 in the positive. So that's interesting. So just, I'll take it, but granted, I wish I would have sold it last year, because right after the election, about a month after the election in December, it jumped and almost doubled in money, which I have about $5,000 worth that I bought over time, all in like October, November of 2021. And then it just tanked and went down to only being worth like less than $2,000. So I was like, oh, lost $3,000 on this deal. And for months it was just bouncing around, and I would buy, you know, $100, I would sell it for $110. I would buy a couple $100 and sell it for, you know, $220. And then I was, you know, getting emboldened and buying like $1,000 and selling it for you know, $1,200 and stuff like that. And then it was going down, and so I bought some more, and it was going down again, and I bought some more, and finally I was like, okay, I'm not spending any more. So I bought $5,000 worth, and I have it at about 24 or 25 cents on Dogecoin. And from that, I don't know what it dropped down to, like below 10 cents, and I had it at 25, almost 25. And so yeah, I was like, okay, it's for the long haul, and if it ever goes up. Well, then after the election, and they created that Doge thing, and that Dogecoin shot up, and it was like up to almost 50 cents, and I bought it at 25 or 20, right at 20, below 25 cents. And I had $5,000 in it, so it was $9,800 or something like that, and I didn't sell it. And the only reason I didn't sell it, because I didn't have any losses that I could write off, because I didn't want to have to pay an extra $5,000. I didn't want to have to pay taxes on an extra $5,000. So that would have, you know, it would cost me, you know, $1,000 in taxes or something just for that $5,000. So I wish I had this in a some kind of a taxable account, but I don't. So anyway, I'm gonna have to sell this stuff sometime. I just don't know when. It'd probably be good to sell it for $700 and walk out of there, and then put that money, either save that money and put it in my Roth IRA for next year, because I don't want to have to I'm not gonna, well, I don't know if I will. I might find a way to scratch together money to fund my Roth IRA for $8,000 next year, or I'll take $8,000 out of a cash account, move it over to my Roth IRA. But that just means I'll have to sell some stuff next year, or I need to sell some stuff this year. I can sell some stuff for profit this year, because I sold one thing earlier this year. I think it was in, well, I don't know when it was. It was in the summertime, because I had this one stock that was way underperforming, like thousands of dollars, and so I just sold it to have a write-off. But I really want to sell some other stuff that has a profit, and they'll wash out each other from a tax perspective. So these are little things you have to do in a taxable account. Anyway, so we are 3 miles away, 6 more minutes to deliver this pizza. I'm assuming it was pizza. I don't know what it was. There was a BYO pizza, so a build your own, and something else. I don't know what it was. But I used to eat at that place, but I don't eat there that much I really don't eat there hardly at all anymore. I'm just gonna throw this out there, and Lost Pizza is good, but I like the atmosphere better at Lost Pizza. They got TVs, they got more room. But there's a little pizza place in Bryant called Different Dough Pizza Co. And if you have not eaten at Different Dough Pizza Co. and you're from Saline County, you need to figure that out. I think they're open 4 to 6 most days. I think they're closed on either Tuesday or Wednesday. So check out their schedule before you go, or before you make a trip, just to make sure they're open. If you want to eat closer to the time that you arrive, you might call it in, because most of their pizzas take a good 20 to 25 minutes. It is definitely worth the wait. I would highly recommend the double pepperoni Detroit style. That is utterly my favorite pizza almost of all time. Now, I can honestly say I have not had Delucas from Hot Springs in a good hot minute. Used to, we would go there for Father's Day every year, or for my birthday every year. And this year I was out of town, and I don't know what we did for Father's Day. I really don't even remember. It was just in June, people. Come on. Well, my daughter was still here because she went to Japan in July. So we went out to eat somewhere. I don't remember where. Anyway. But usually we do Delucas. For whatever reason, we did not do Delucas. And I love Deluca's pizza. But I haven't had it in so long. But I've had lots and lots and lots of this double pepperoni Detroit style pizza from different dough. And man, oh man, it's good. Those two right there are going to be, if I had to choose one, I don't know that I could. The Benny Briggs pizza from Deluca's. Again, it's been a while, but I remember anyway loving that pizza. So good. Anyway, all right. I don't like this road I'm on because it's really narrow and there's cars coming. So I'm going to focus on the driving, and I'm going to hit pause until after we deliver this, and then we'll get back and see how much money we made. So we'll catch you in just a second. All right, so we have delivered that pizza. We have, let's see where we're at. It was $11.75. I can't see. It was 10 out of 13 offers accepted. And I hate this little neighborhood. I can never figure it out. I don't know which of these roads go back to the top of the hill. I'm gonna take a chance that it's this one, but I might be wrong. But 4 hours and 25 minutes for a total of $110.72. So $110.72, not a bad night for door dashing. It all started with a double decker at Wingstop. So double order from Wingstop. Alright, so we are kind of up. We're really not very far from my house, but there happens to be a youth detention center between right here and the other side of it where I live. So the night sky is lit up every night with all the lights from that place. $110.72. So that officially put me over for 300. Well, I was already at like 304 because I did it like 108 or 105 or 108 on, yeah, probably one. I don't know what I did. Maybe I did 108 on Monday. I only did 98 on Wednesday. Something like that. I don't know. So here is a Little Caesars order that is seemingly a long ways, but only $7.80. I'm halfway, because Little Caesars is way down there, unless this is a different Little Caesars. I just accepted it by clicking on it. I don't know which. I don't know which Little Caesars it was, to tell you the truth. I guess we'll figure that one out in a minute, because let's see if I can tell. It's got to be the one in Bryant.
Enter the roundabout and take the first exit onto Hilldale Road.
Yeah, it is. All right. So we are 3 miles and 7 minutes away from Little Caesars. I don't know why no one else is getting this order, but I'm going to go pick it up. So I'm going to hit pause, and we'll catch you after we pick it up and see how far we have to deliver it. So see you in a sec. And we are back. All right. So we got Little Caesars loaded up. Let's get this light on. I don't know. We'll leave it on for very long, but maybe. We got 3 minutes, no, 3 miles and 9 minutes. And I gotta figure out where we're going. Are we going further out? No, we're going back across the freeway. So we're going back over there where we just came from. So yeah, I think I need to do a pet peeve, a new pet peeve. I don't think I've done one in a while. People, this is not a backup place right here. What are y'all doing? And this person is, what are y'all doing just sitting here? It's like their dog is driving. Please don't hit me. Alright, and we're out. So, yeah, I have some pet peeves as of recent because of these new changes. Number one, the software is not calculating the orders correctly. The on time is not calculating correctly. So, it is calculating from the time we accept the order to the time that we pick up the food, not according to what the rules in when you look it up. And they even sent me today and said the on time is calculated from the time that you accept to the time that you arrive, and then it's on the restaurant to get you the food, right? And then you pick it up. So what they're really going by is the quote-unquote pickup time. So if you click pickup by the time that they gave you, and the funny thing is, I was just in a Little Caesars, a different Little Caesars earlier, and the lady was like, yeah, they also have a DoorDash pickup time. And it was like 4 or 5 minutes later than what mine said that I was supposed to pick it up. So, how? Why? You know? Anyway. So that's one of the bigger things right there. The rest of the stuff, I get the rationale. You want to give not bonuses, but preferential treatment to the most rational thing out there. Well, and I can tell you that people want their food and they want it quick, but DoorDashing isn't. Yeah, you can do it quick, but you also want it to be done safely, and you want it to be handled with care. and you want it done by someone that is going to take care of that for them. So number one, if you have the, like mine, I have 100% on the quality, and I have 4.99 customer rating. So there's that. Number two is, what was the other one? Oh, my completion rate. I don't know. I don't care about that. I don't care really about the AR. There used to be a huge emphasis on the AR, and it seems to be less emphasis on AR now. Because I have like 27 out of 30 on my AR, and I barely have 80% of my acceptance rate, right? But if I have 80% on my on time, then that might equate to about 15 points. Well, now I'm down to like 4 points at 70 something percent. And it's causing me not to have, I'm not going to have gold. So I'm going to have a very low status. It's gonna be gold or silver. People, why do y'all have your freaking bright lights on behind me? Sheesh. Thank you. It's like, oh, I just figured it out. Or they're doing it on purpose, I don't know. But anyway, that's my biggest pet peeve right now, is that it's gonna end up costing me money. And I know that. It's going to cost me time, it's going to cost me money, because I've liked this week's orders. I've liked the dollar amounts. The mileage has been a little long, but it's okay with the dollar amount. And the reality is, it's less me getting in and out of the car and just picking up a $20 order and taking an hour to deliver it, and then you got $20 an hour. I'm okay with that. Instead of getting 3 orders that are like 3 $6 orders for $20 an hour, for $18 an hour, right? And that's usually, you can't even get 3 orders done in an hour anymore because you're waiting on the freaking food so long. But that's going to be, so what happened to me is, they sent an email out and said, hey, we're live with this new version of the software. Okay. So I went out there and it said, you're going to be platinum until 9/12. When I logged in, I was gold. I was like, well, that's some crap. So I DoorDashed the whole night with gold. I was getting $4 orders all night long. I was like, $4, $4, $4. I was like, what the heck is going on? This is garbage, right? I think I ended up that night with like 86 or something dollars. And I worked. I had 14 deliveries. I might have had 89. I had $89 with a $5 cash tip. 14 deliveries for $89. And I'm like, what the heck is going on? This is ridiculous. Right? And then the next week, so somewhere over the weekend, they must have fixed it for those people that were supposed to be like grandfathered in for platinum through the 12th. And so I've been platinum all week, and I've been getting the $10, $9, you know, like $8.75s, like even, and very few like $7 orders, and or very few, if any, $4 or lower. You know, I did the one earlier, was a $4 cash delivery in hopes that I would get a cash tip, and I got 2 pennies. But did I take the wrong freaking road here? I guess I went to the wrong driveway, the wrong street. I turned down one road too early. Alright, let's try this again. Yeah, I don't know what I was looking at. Anyway, so yeah, that's my biggest pet peeve right now. The on-time delivery. The software is not working correctly. They're not giving us hardly any grace period. Like the other night I had like 5 or 6 orders in a row where I had a huge grace period on the delivery. Most of my orders tonight have not been delivered on time, and I have been like, get in the car, haul butt to the location, drop it off, and then, you know, but they've been late by a minute or two, which is odd in and of itself, but I don't think they take into consideration what it takes to get a 5-star rating. I don't think they take into consideration what it takes to get people to take the time to do a rating or any kind of other quality checks, right? So anyway, all right, we're here. I'm gonna deliver this, so we'll be right back. All right, I did not get to see the order on that one, so I think it was $7.80 or something. We're up to $118.52, and I don't know how to get out of this neighborhood, so we're gonna take a chance to just turn right here, and fingers crossed. I remember seeing that Razorback in the yard down there. And hopefully just go straight out to the road that goes back to the highway. So 118.52, and it is 9 o'clock. So right at, not quite 5 hours. Here is there is a stop sign there. I should probably look at that. Papa John's for 5 miles. I'm gonna take it. It's only $6.17, so we'll get that, and it'll put us up over $120. And I might do one more order after that one, or maybe 2 more. We'll see. But I'm a long ways from. Well, I'm a little ways from Papa John's. So let's see. What does it say? It says we are.
Drive east on Woody Drive for 1.7
miles. I don't know what some of this stuff is. Is that an apartment complex or the old folks' home? I don't know what that is. Interesting.
Drive east on Woody Drive, then turn right onto Stagecoach Road.
Okay. So, a new pet peeve tonight is the freaking speaker keeps kicking on every time I go to the GPS. Normally it's sticky and it stays muted all night long, unless I don't know when it does that. I'm just gonna restart my phone and see what happens. Oh, I didn't want to do that. I'm releasing the battery, or releasing it from the charger. Restart. Now I gotta remember where we're going. I think we're going to, not to Pizza Hut, Papa John's. Fingers crossed that said Papa John's, I don't remember now. So yeah, $118. this has been a very good night. It could be my last good night because I don't think I can get platinum status ever again. Now, here's a notion. I do have 2 platinum passes. But the reality is that I would just totally waste them. Like I needed platinum passes when I came back from vacation and I had no deliveries in the last 90 days, but that's not even a stat anymore. It's totally gone off the list. Or it was, yeah, 0 deliveries. I had to have 100 deliveries in 90 days. No, 100 deliveries in 30 days. In the past 30 days. And you always had to have 100 deliveries in 30 days to get platinum status. Now you don't have to have that. You have to have on-time freaking deliveries. And I can't get on-time deliveries. Alright guys, I'm at this Papa John's. I'm gonna run in and grab this. Hopefully they will have it done. And we'll be right back. Alright, so we are very confused because when I hit directions, it's taken me after I picked up the pizza, right? The directions are taking me to Papa John's, not to the customer's house. So I had to jump over to my regular GPS and type in the address to figure this out. So another late order. Another late order, because I've spent 2 minutes trying to figure out how the freaking software is jacked up. It is jacked up. So I don't know if I can get back over to DoorDash, and I asked them if that's their address and they are not responding to anything. Directions.
Drive south on North
It's
Reynolds
just
Road,
taking me
Arkansas
back to
183. Then turn left.
that's the biggest piece of crap. I'm gonna restart the phone again. Because I don't know what else to do. I mean, I probably could just go into the apps and force stop DoorDash instead of restarting the whole phone. But me finding DoorDash app and finding the apps app and then finding the DoorDash out of all the apps that I have while I'm driving, knowing I got a couple of minutes on this road, and hopefully my DoorDash or my phone will be restarted by the time I get to where I need to go down here. And fingers crossed that is their actual address.
Drive southeast on North Reynolds Road, Arkansas 183 for 1.5 miles.
Alright, restarted the phone. Now it's taking me to the right address. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Somewhat frustrating. It's acting jacked up today. Oh my goodness. There's a lot of traffic out here. I wonder, it's Friday night, so there could be a 9:19. I don't know when this football game and where they played football at tonight. No idea. But there are lights over on the stadium, and there are cars maybe coming out, but not a line of cars. So it could be well passed over, or it could be still going on. I don't know. I don't know what time the games start. I don't know what time they would typically get over. Alright, people. I don't know what y'all are doing here. I got news for you. I'm going to go across the bridge here, and then I'm going to turn. But there is a turn lane. Alright. I'm going to pause, try to go find this place in the dark. We will be right back. Alright guys, we are back. We're up to 124.69. That was 12 out of 15 offers accepted. And we are at 5 hours and 17 minutes. And I don't know, does this thing loop around? 124.69. 124.69. Oh, it's a cul-de-sac. No, it does loop around. It's a cul-de-sac with a left-hand turn. Tricky, tricky. So it's a they built this neighborhood going through an old part of town, and you never know it's here because there's no way that I know to get to this little loop with all these houses back here. So yeah, it's kind of interesting. So all right, 124.69. I'm feeling pretty good about that. I'm gonna say it's 9:24, and I'm gonna try to find my way out of here. I'm gonna try this street here and see if we can get back over there. And there we go. Our first crap order of the night. A Papa John's. Dang it. How do I get out of here? This doesn't look right. I am going to decline this Papa John's for $3.25 for 5 miles. And it says it drops me from 82 to 82, but I don't know. I might be lower than that. I don't trust that thing. I don't think it works either. So I've declined other orders, and they give me a $3.25 for 6.4 miles for Taco Bell. And I'm going to decline that one. And that one says 81 dropped me to 81. It's probably 81 dropping me to 80. So I'm not getting the big orders here. So what's up with that? I'm not liking that. Not liking it at all. And there's a $7.75 at Papa John's for 4.7 miles. I will accept the $7.75. The other ones were like less than, oh my goodness, they definitely broke that. So the other ones are what? Were less than $1 a mile, and they were really low order. So I'm just not gonna take them. So whereas this one is like at least what was it, 775, and it's only 4.7 miles maybe. So we get a little bit, well, not quite double, not quite 2 miles to the 2 miles, $2 per mile, but not quite, but closer. But I'm gonna say this will be my last order, unless somebody sneaks me in a decent order there right after I deliver it. I don't know. I'm not opposed to doing another huge order, but I do need to be home halfway early. I'm at 5,400 steps, and I don't think I've missed my steps any in the last so I haven't missed any in September. I didn't miss any in August. I didn't miss any in whatever that month is, July. And there I missed 2 days in June. So I haven't missed a day of 10,000 steps since June 30th. So I got a pretty good streak going here of 10,000 steps a day for July, August. That's 61 days, I think. 31. August is 31, so that's 62 days plus 11 days. So 62, 74. So this would be days, no, 70, 73 days. 73 days in a row that I made 10,000 steps. So I still need, I'm at 54, so I need 46-ish. So that's gonna be about 46-minute walk. And it's a little humid out, but I will get it. But I need to be home by 10:30-ish, so it'll give me a little grace period to not have to do it like just right away. I don't want to have to be out there sprinting. It seems like when I do running, like jogging or whatever, to thinking I'm gonna get it done faster, it seems like I don't get as many steps in per, like, I do this lap around our thing and it's about 400 steps per lap, but I feel like I get like 390 steps or 375 steps per lap whenever I'm jogging, because I don't run. That's not my style. But if I can walk a little bit faster, a brisk pace, I can usually get in maybe 1,100 steps, 110 steps a minute. Anyway, all right, I'm gonna run over to Papa John's. We will be right back. All right, we are back again. One last delivery. So, yeah, it's 9:47. I think I waited a good 20 minutes in there. I don't know. I'm sure it's late again. And we got 2.9 miles for 8 minutes. Let's see what it says. It says delivered by 9:53.
Drive east.
And
in 100 feet,
I can't.
turn right onto
Yeah,
Main
it's
Street.
crazy.
Drive east. Then, in 100
The GPS
feet,
says
turn
I
right
will
onto
not
Main
get there
Street.
till 9:55,
Drive
but I
south.
have to have it delivered by
Turn right onto
9:53.
Broadway
And I'm like, how? This is the dumbest freaking thing. It's making me really upset.
Turn right onto Broadway Avenue.
And the fact that they jacked up the voice thing, because it will not stop, the speaker won't stop coming back on. So anyway, well, like I've been saying, I got to focus on what I can control, and that is working on little ways to make people's experience so good that they want to give me extra tip money. All right, what are y'all doing? I don't comprehend people that put their dog in their lap and it's hanging out the front window while they're driving. I'm not a fan of that. Not a fan, not a fan, not a fan, not a fan. I'm gonna say the game must be over because I see buses, I see backed up cars. Where the heck is this thing taking me? Oh my goodness. Is this even a freaking... This is not even an address. It's taking me to someplace that's not an address. What the heck? I'm gonna have to call these people. Alright, I'll be right back. Well, this is the first. So the delivery is over. Like, I'm at the delivery right now, which is nowhere. And and so I'm calling a customer, and I realize it as I'm getting on the freeway, because I'm like, where is this taking me? And I looked, and it's taking me, make the loop, cross over the freeway, and go about a quarter of a mile across the freeway. Well, I'm like, there's nothing between the freeway and Highway 5 on Bryant Parkway other than a roundabout. And I'm like, so I called them, and she's like, yeah. And I said, I've been texting you, but you haven't responded. And she goes, oh, well, we ordered through the Papa John's app. So, well, there you go. So the Papa John's app, and yeah, I don't know how this works, but so anyway, I got her address, and I'm taking it directly to her house, which is 9 minutes away, 4.8 miles. So it's the last delivery. We're gonna get it delivered by 10:04, and maybe she'll give me an extra tip, but I don't know. No guarantees, but maybe. All right, so I am going to hit the pause because I don't like these little tiny roads back here, driving in the dark. So I will catch up with you on the other side of this delivery, and we will sort everything out, see how much money we made, and then we'll go to the house. So, see you in a second. Alright guys, I haven't hit the end dash, but I don't think we'll get any orders out this far. Don't want to be sitting right in front of their house. So we are going to finish this night up. Let's see, that last order was $7.75, $2.75 base pay, $5 tip. It's right at 6 hours. I am going to find a way to hit end dash. End dash. Yes. So in here it says 132.44, 6 hours 2 minutes, 13 out of 19. Earnings this week, $336.46. Let's go look at the earnings real quick. So a couple things. 5 hours and 21 minutes of active time of 6 hours and 2. I promise you that's the busiest I've been doing active time in a 6 hour window. I only missed out on about 40 minutes. So that's interesting. I had 14 deliveries on 13 offers. And it was $46 in base pay on those 14 deliveries, $85 in customer tips. So almost 2 to 1, not quite. It would have had to been about what, 80, 45 and 45 is 90, so about $92, $93. But I got 85 in customer tips, so almost a 2 to 1 ratio on that, to come up with $132. $46 on 14. I really don't have the capacity to do the math right now, but I know 3 times 15 is 45, and this was only on $4, so I got well more than $33 per base pay. And I don't know what 85 into 14, but I do know that, well, I got 14 deliveries, $132, so it's not quite $10 per delivery, but it definitely, for 6 hours, I beat the $120. So I feel like I beat $120, or I beat $20 an hour every day this week. Well, maybe not. Yet Tuesday, it was close anyway. I don't know. Any which way, I did that. Let's go look at these other numbers and the ratings, because I'm ready to go on to the house. I'm getting tired. The ratings, I just expect them to stink, because I'm at 71 overall Dasher rating, and it requires you to have a 75 to be gold, and I'm at 71. So I will probably be silver next week. And I don't know how to not keep sliding, because there is no way. Well, I don't know that I can slide much farther. The reality is, all of my other numbers are way up, right? So let's do some math. I'm 15 out of 15. I am 27 out of 30. I am 15 out of 15. 10 out of 10. So that's 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. So I got -3, 67 points on everything except for on time, right? And I'm at 70% on time, but it only has given me 4 out of 30 points. So 4 out of 30 points puts you in the low 1 to 5 point range. And that's what I have. I got 70 on-time orders, 30 late orders, and 3 of them that have been excluded. But I can't exclude, this is late by 13 minutes, late by 9 minutes. Late by 9 minutes on the pickup, late by 13, an overall of 22 minutes late. Late pizza not ready, and delivery not correct. We can't exclude this offer from your on-time rate. Got it. So I may just end up calling DoorDash support because this is a bunch of hooey. Anyway, well, I'm gonna go ahead and end this. I feel good about that. We made $132. I feel that I'm gonna be silver next week, and that kind of has me concerned that I won't be able to make any money, because I feel like I did really good in 3 nights this week, and if I can't be platinum, that I'm gonna struggle. And it shouldn't be that hard to be on time. So anyway, I may give support a call on my way home, but pause. I don't know if I can call support and pause my orders. So I may try to do that, because I think I can get through as a dasher whenever I'm on pause, and then they'll answer my call instead of having to text and crap like that. So if I do, I may do another video, or I may just get back on to finish this one up. But I'm wrapping this one up now. So thank you guys for anybody that stayed on this long. It's much appreciated. Dashing can be stressful. It's not supposed to be this stressful, but I feel a little bit pressure, because I do this because I need to make $300 a week. That's my goal. I put that number on there for me to pay bills and for me to do the things I want to do. And if it's going to be a lot harder to make $300 a week doing this, then do I look for something else to make $300 a week, right? So anyway, those are my options. So I'm gonna get off of here. Much appreciated if you click the like and subscribe. Check out our affiliate links in the Amazon store, and I will catch you the next Rambling Dasher episode. So have a good night. Stay out of trouble this weekend. Tell your loved ones you love them. See ya.